Yeah, it's time. It is time for RAMS Wednesday. Let's go. Good to see ya all. Let me turn down this music because I know I have it too loud. But welcome, Ramley and other NFL family. I'm your host, Payo Time, your Canadian Ram fan, and it is an absolute joy to talk to you about the Rams because this is Rams Wednesdays, the show that is on Wednesdays where we talk about the Los Angeles Rams, everyone's favorite team, at least on this channel. Good to see you all. Thanks for tuning on in. Let me just fade out that music here. That was fun. I hope you're all having a great day. We got E-Money in the house. Good to see you and then your cat profile pic chilling out. We got I Like Dogs. Cats and dogs in the chat today. Good to see you as well, my friend. We got Daniel here. Good to see you. We got Jared in here asking, hey, Pale, any thought on Vegas getting the A's in 2025 and possibly a new NBA team? Man, Vegas is growing. I was shocked when the Vegas Golden Knights became a thing and then when the Raiders moved there. So I guess it makes sense. I'm not an expert on the demographics of Vegas, but I guess it makes sense. I know a lot of conferences happen there. So very interesting. Yeah, very, very, very interesting about expansion teams on the horizon for sure. Yes, yeah, I will be live tomorrow. I'll go live a little bit before the schedule comes out at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'm so excited to see the Rams and see if there's any games that I can maybe get to, and I'm hoping to get to at least one, if not two, but we'll see. And anyway, if you're watching with me live right now, thank you for tuning on in. And if you're watching on the replay, appreciate you as well. You know what? I do have a number of stories to get to today about the Rams. And E-Money, no, they're not. The schedule's not out yet. There's some leaked games about like the international series and holiday games, but no, there are not any. The full schedule is not out yet. Yes, the Chiefs and Dolphins in Germany. Yes, so, yeah. How do you feel about that? I Like Dogs. Anyway, let me just start off the show here. It's our 3 minutes. And we're going to take 3 minutes and get through as many Rams headlines as I could find on the internet that I thought were interesting and wanted to include on this. So let me just gear up my background and let me turn on the Rams radar. And here we go. All right, the Rams radar is live. First up, Rams rookie punter Ethan Evans. We love that, double E there to start that comic book name. Can deadlift 770 pounds, according to the Rams Wire. There was a video, I believe it was on his Instagram account. You can watch that, and it's pretty impressive to see a human being deadlift 770 pounds. Aaron Donald, in his press conference today, did say that he is already 100% healthy after having ankle surgery this offseason. This is really the first notable injury in Aaron Donald's career, so this is good news if you're a Rams fan. John the Wolf of Ball Street has signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was the backup quarterback for 2 years for the Rams. Most notably, he did win a game against the Cardinals that helped the Rams win the division, and he did start a playoff game for the Rams, but ultimately the Rams decided to part ways from him. But most Ram fans were cheering for him. He was a very likable backup quarterback. He was a guy you root for, and I wish him nothing but the best with the Buccaneers. The Rams schedule, as we talked about before this, is coming tomorrow night, May 11th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be live, as I'm sure many other people will be, to react about the Rams' journey that they're about to embark on next season. We're going to talk about it more in the show, but the Los Angeles Rams signed a number of unrestricted or undrafted rookie free agents, and one of them is a firefighter from Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania. Yes, Mike McAllister is a former firefighter, and we're going to talk more about him in the show. And finally, as you can tell, there's not a lot of news out right now, just the time of year that it is. But Rob Havenstein says we're building foundations here in a good spot, and he's alluding to what the Rams are doing on their O-line. It's not a secret. If you're a Rams fan, you are nervous about the Rams O-line, protecting Matthew Stafford, establishing a run game. Those are two things the Rams struggled with. We are fed up as fans seeing our quarterback get hit 5 to 7 times a game. And it's something that we definitely, the Rams are aware they need to improve on. And a large chunk of that was injuries last year. We're well aware of that story, but we're hoping that with Big Rob leading the way, that we can secure this O-line and protect our quarterback. And this has been the Rams Radar. All right, let me get back to your comments here, and I'm just gonna put, because I get dizzy if I keep that moving background on too long. So I'll put up this background here, but let me see how y'all doing here. Hello, we got Ron here. Good to see you. You wanted the Dolphins to be the season opener. Well, you got to see them overseas now. That's fun. Anyway, let me do this. I want to remove that, and we are gonna. So for anyone who's new to the show, I divided up into segments, some talking things, and I try my best to clip it out afterwards. And this is the show on Wednesdays that talks about the Rams, and I will just say this: I'm very thankful. There's a couple weeks left of True Classic Tees running my promo code. So you can see it in the ticker at the bottom here. If you use the code PAYO time, you can save 25% off your order from True Classic Tees. Guys, these are great shirts. I'm wearing one right now. I've been wearing them ever since I got a few a couple of weeks ago. They have polos if you're in a business casual environment. They're really awesome here. If you want to go nuts yelling for your team, they're great. They fit great. They're really high quality. They're well made. I'm not a big clothes guy. I'm not someone that will just go clothes shopping, but I will say I was so impressed of how easy it is to go to their website, order some shirts. So if you're looking for some new threads, go to trueclassictees.com, use promo code PAYOTIME for 25% at checkout. And thank you, True Classic Tees. Huge fan. I know I'm going to be buying more of your shirts and pants and all that jazz to help me look good for work and look good for hanging out. And just can't say enough good stuff about True Classic Tees. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to message me on Twitter or comment, and I'll happily promote them. All right, that being said, so I am going to be talking about so I'll take your comments, and then there's a couple of things I want to talk about with you guys, but I got to give a shout out here. We got Jim Foster in the house. Good to see you. Our strength of schedule is ridiculous for how many losses we had last year. I that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, Jim. And I feel like the past number of years, the Rams have had a really strong strength of schedule. There's no such thing as, the Rams get an easy schedule. That's for sure. But I think a large part of that is, there's a formula to how they play the schedule. Now, that being said, there are, teams that had a winning record last year that contributes that. The Packers, I don't think they're going to be as good next year just because they're losing Aaron Rodgers. So there's that. But I hear you. E-Money, side note, kind of miss Goff's turbo set. Yeah, that was fine. I always love a good turbo set from Goff. Yeah, I hear you, E-Money. I'm doing good, Ron. How are you? No, it's good to see you. Thanks for tuning on in. I'm excited to talk some Rams. At least the Chiefs don't have to play the Bengals until New Year's Eve. Yeah, I saw that's an interesting way to bring in the new year. Anyone remember we got a trailer of Stafford saying it, before he took a Ram snap? Man, the anticipation is crazy. Anyone remember when? Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I thought that was something recent. Yeah. Oh, that was exciting. Yeah. 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 Jim loving the moist words. Yeah. Words don't scare me. Anyway, you know what? So I'm caught up on the comments here. So I'm going to talk about our first topic of the day. And okay, guys, I'm fully admit I'm a bit of a cheesy individual here. And I talked about this in the radar, but this is a feel-good story, okay? We are going to talk about new Rams offensive lineman Mike McAllister here, okay? Let me bring up here. So let me first bring up, okay, I'm going to present, because sharing is caring. Let me just bring this up here, okay? This is Mike McAllister's Twitter page, all right? And here, let me go like this. Yeah, Mike McAllister's Twitter page. The dude has 283 followers. Awesome. I followed him today, and it's awesome to see that. But this dude, let's just read up on him a little bit here. Okay, so keep in mind he's an undrafted rookie free agent for the Rams. Okay, and if we go to this is CBS News Pittsburgh. A story here by Ross Gudotti. I'm sorry if I messed that up. But he says, from Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania, the Woodland Hills High School football team has put more than a half a dozen of its players into the NFL, and they're about to add another. Mike McAllister from Turtle Creek, and I'm going to zoom in a bit here, will soon join that list. When you meet Mike McAllister, the first thing you realize is he's a massive human being. But ever since he was a young boy, he's been hanging out at the Turtle Creek Fire Department and at the same time becoming a standout football player. Now he's headed from Turtle Creek to Tinseltown to try his hand at playing for the Los Angeles Rams. At 6'3" and 308 pounds, McAllister is one of the biggest stories to come out of the Turtle Creek in some time. But before he ever donned the helmet of Woodland Hills High School, then Youngstown State, McAllister wore the helmet and gear of a Turtle Creek firefighter. And this is him here, dressed up as a firefighter. It says, or not dressed up, he is dressed in as a firefighter. It's like a second home, a second family. I joined when I was 16 and have been here ever since, he said. McAllister says attacking a fire and putting a nose guard on his back are similar in a way. It can't be done alone. And he says, we have to work together to achieve a goal. Football is an 11-man sport. If one man screws up, it could jeopardize the situation. That's the same way in football, he said. To understand his football journey, you have to understand that being a pro football player for McAllister wasn't a wish. It was an absolute. He said, absolutely. I've been saying I was going to play football since I was 9 years old. I've always believed it, he said. His confidence and hard work paid off. And then he just said this, I'll close with this. He said, I'm going to Los Angeles. Just signed it as an undrafted free agent contract with the Rams, he said. Gonna go out there and prove that I deserve to play in the NFL. And then he said, this is just the start. It's great that I'm on the roster. My goal isn't just to make the team. My goal is to make the team, be a contributor, become a starter, and God willing, be a Hall of Fame player and ultimately win the big game. Means the Super Bowl. So he heads off this Friday for rookie minicamp. Good luck, Mike. That is awesome. You love hearing feel-good stories like that. And so I wanted to highlight Mike McAllister. I know it's a long shot making an NFL roster, as an undrafted, rookie free agent, but He's got a chance. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about Mike McAllister? Did you know about him? And had you heard about this story? Or is this new to you? Because I'm happy to be the one to share it with you, because I just heard about it the other day, and I decided to make it part of Rams Wednesdays.
Thank you very much.
All right, let me get back to your comments here. You don't say. I'm not sure what you mean there, Jim. Did you say moist? I don't know. Jaguars play back-to-back games. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's part of their thing. Yeah. AMS, hello. He said, all-pro receiver Steve Smith says our undrafted wide receiver Xavier Smith is a stud. And we got to say, oh, I love hearing that. Okay, I did not see that. Thank you, AMS. This is why I love it when you guys can tell me stuff like this. I'll have to look that up. That's cool. Peo, do you know why the NFL is adding a game on Black Friday? Money, 100% money, money and ratings, because they can do that. I am looking forward to because I believe it's the Jets and Dolphins playing. So like, I'm looking forward to like, who got the better deal, the Jets or the Dolphins? Like all those headlines, or like sale, like if one of them gets blown out, like sale, Dolphins giving out free points. Like, I don't know. Like, anyway, I look forward to those headlines just because I'm an NFL fan that loves cheesy headlines like that. But I don't, the reality is the NFL is such a juggernaut in the live broadcast space, and so I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, they want. It's definitely money. Yeah. Hey, Sinjin, good to see you. Yeah. AG, hey, pay to the A to the O, big pay in the cut. Oh, not sure what that, but hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I thought for sure we were getting it today, and that's the whole reason I made Rams Wednesday at 7, a little bit later, because I was excited for Behind the Grind Part 2, but it didn't come today. So it must not have a consistent schedule. Maybe I'm sure they have an editing room, but I love the first episode. I'm so excited for the second episode. But yeah, I was hoping it would be coming today as well. Yeah. Yeah, big turtle escaped from the creek. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. Oh, AG, that's good. Yes, yeah, big turtle escaped. Yeah, he's a big boy. Big boy. Yeah, no, absolutely. TDV, yep. Tomorrow, I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow for it. Joachim, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Horns up to you as well. Also, I called Woods leaving months before he did. Are people believing me now with Higgs? You know what? We'll see. I don't think Big Rig Higgs leaves us this year, but maybe next year. We'll see. There is definitely something happening in the Rams tight end room. Yeah. Do you know what happened to Trent from LA Talk? I miss his. I love Trent from LA Rams Talk. I've talked to him. I've collabed with him before. I know he's just like, he's over in Germany, so like I know time zone's a thing. And again, I'm speculating. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. Me and him sometimes message on Twitter here and there. He's a really cool guy. I think just work and family life, right? Like, I know he's a dad, he's got kids, and with the time zone change, but yeah, I don't really know much, but I definitely would love to have him on my channel if he'd be up for it. So I'll maybe send him a message at AMS. Yeah. Steve-O, thank you very much. Let me just try to fix that. Thank you. I do also have a slanted apartment, so that sometimes happens naturally. I'm only going to be in this studio for a few more weeks, and then I am moving, and I have to find a new place for Rams Wednesday. So that'll be exciting, but thank you. And I'm hoping in my new studio I can have a mounted camera so that it doesn't slant like that. But I appreciate you telling me that, Steve-O. Thank you. That'd be interesting. Super Bowl rematch. It's been done once before. I forget when, but that did happen once. Calling the Turtle Patrol on McAllister if he doesn't give us at least 5 steps. That's funny. LA Rams, hello. Saying, I hope we get a late buy. Yeah. I like either like mid to late buy. Whenever you get the first weeks of like the like week 6 buy, it's like, oh come on, what is that? Yeah, I hear you. Did you see 80s presser day? Yeah, I did. He looked like he had a good feeling about the team in 2023. Yeah, Joakim. And in our next segment, I'm going to talk a little bit about one thing that he said today. Because, yeah, I saw that presser. It's on the Rams YouTube channel if you haven't gone and seen it. But, yeah, he looks fresh. He looks ready to, rip apart some O-lines and get to some quarterbacks. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that friendly reminder, LA Rams. Appreciate you. Higgs is here for sure this year, but now we have 2 other possible starters. But we'll see. And don't forget, our boy Hunter Long. We traded a lot to get him. We're cheering him on, right? Yeah. I wish. No, I am not moving to LA. I am Canadian, and it's kind of hard to move to the States. I find, at least, but no, I am not moving to LA. I'll just I don't want people causing rumors, but no, I'm moving to a different place in Canada. But I still don't exactly know where yet. But stay tuned. You're hoping we get the Browns week 1. Okay, I wouldn't mind that. I posted on my community tab. My prediction is I think the Ravens are who the Rams are going to play week 1. But my rationale for that is purely guess. There's that Odell Beckham to Rams, game that might be a week 1 storyline. But the Rams have opened at home the past number of seasons, and I kind of feel like the Rams opening on the road is going to happen this year. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll be live tomorrow. Chiefs are going to the White House on June 5th. Oh yeah, interesting. Yeah, well, hope they have a good trip. Who starts the first preseason game, Rippon or Stetson Bennett? AMS, I am so excited because I don't know. I hope it's Stetson Bennett. I'd love to see him, sling the rock. So we'll see. Brett Rippon, excited for him to come in and be, a third quarterback. I really think that this quarterback room did get an upgrade with Rippon and Bennett. So we'll see. No, unfortunately, In-N-Out Burger is not in Canada. I wish so much. But when I went to LA, I went to In-N-Out Burger, and it was so good. Hey, Exotic Soy Sauce, good to see you, my friend. Every time I see your profile pic, it reminds me to make a marinade for some pork chops or something. And so yeah, that's gonna be happening. Our tight ends turn up this season. Travis Kelce. I'm hoping again. Hunter Long. We're hoping Hunter Long, but realistically, we know Tyler Higbee's a good, solid tight end. There's hope in this, Bryson Hopkins and this tight end room as a whole. So that's the hope. Fortnite Armenia, hello, good to see you. Always a pleasure to welcome in fans from other teams, and I hope you're doing well. How about coming up with a contest for predicting the first game? That'd be really cool. I don't have any. I'm really tight on money right now, just because I'm attempting to buy a house, but so I can't offer any kind of prize. But yeah, if you predict it, I will shout you out. Absolutely. Like if you go on my community tab, there's a post there predicting the Rams' first game. And if you can do it, I am happy to give a shout out to whoever gets it right. Yeah, Brett Rippon for the pickings. Yeah. We didn't go to the White House when we won the Super Bowl. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Huh. Does Canada have water? No, Canada does not have that. That'd be cool. Yeah. I am doing well. All right. Hey, GP Shadow. Good to see you. I don't like the new primetime game flex. The back-to-back Europe games is a terrible idea. Honestly, I ever since Thursday night football, when I realized it's here to stay, like I remember the first year with Thursday night football, there was this like, okay, they're trying it out. Are they going to keep doing it? And they just did it like even more. And that's when I realized, oh, the NFL, they care about the ratings, they care about their TV contracts. And if there's a way for them to grow the NFL brand and make a ton of money while doing it, they're going to do it. And so, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the new primetime game flex. Sheriff Joe on Rams Showcase this week said it best of like, NFL, don't overthink it. Like, we'll watch it. We like just make the schedule. And though it is cool to have your team on like prime time, that's exciting. I get as much enjoyment from watching the Rams in prime time as I do as at the early windows of games or the second window of games on a Sunday afternoon. So I would prefer they keep it simple, but it looks like this is what they're doing. And you know what? I do think there are some cool things that come with the NFL Europe stuff. It's exciting to see, but yeah, it's a little much sometimes. No White House because of the collusion. Does Canada have maple syrup? Oh, in abundance. I often, not all the times, I'll sometimes make maple syrup ice cream from scratch. And that's just something that I really enjoy doing as like a tasty snack. But yeah, maple syrup, it's in our blood, man. In our blood. I predict the Chiefs play Broncos week 18 to end the season. Okay, cool. Hopefully the Rams not getting Europe games that help our. Yeah, I don't think. Some of the international games have been leaked and or announced. I don't know the difference these days with the internet, but the Rams weren't scheduled to go to Europe, so staying stateside, baby. Love that. All right. Speaking of cool things, I want to highlight something that happened in Aaron Donald's press conference today. Not specifically about Aaron Donald, but Aaron Donald looked great. Aaron Donald looked ready to tear apart some O-lines. Aaron Donald, I think, has the potential to really wreck, the NFL and lead this defense well. But something that he said that I wanted to highlight here, and we've been talking about this for a while. So give me a sec here to pull this up here. Where did I put that? Okay, yes, here it is. So this is part of his press. I'm only going to play a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole thing. You can go watch the whole thing on the Rams YouTube channel. But Aaron Donald, again, like I said, he looks ready to, he looks good. He mentions how in the press conference, it's his first time recovering from injury, things like that. But listen to what he says here when a reporter asks him about all the changes on defense. Listen to this here.
You'll be here as a veteran to lead by example, but do you become a little more vocal with those young guys?
At times, I feel like I'm going to need to be. Obviously, you don't got a Bobby Wagner or Jalen out there to do it, but again, you got a guy like Ernest that's going to step up and play that leadership role as well. You got Fuller out there, so there's guys that's young, but on this team they're no longer young. It's time to step up and be a leader as well. So you just got to trust them guys is going to be there to speak up and motivate me too. We all need it. No matter how long you've been playing this game or how much success you had in it, we all need somebody to push you at times. And if I'm slacking, I want them to let me know that I'm slacking so I can pick it up, so I can get better. So that's what it's about.
There, Ernest Jones, folks. Ernest Jones. This is and I freak out because for years, many Ram fans have been like, "Oh, Ernest Jones got potential. He's showing flashes. Oh, this guy could be good." And then Bobby Wagner leaves, and Ernest Jones talks about like what he learned from Bobby Wagner, and then Ernest Jones press conference to start off voluntary workouts. He looked awesome. He looked amazing. And I know it's a press conference, but there was a maturity, there was a leadership, there was a noticeable change in Ernest Jones' demeanor. I'm pretty sure I've seen every one of Ernest Jones' press conference since he's become a Ram. And if I did miss, it was very few. And I've never heard him speak like that. But to have a player like Aaron Donald specifically name drop Ernest Jones as a leader, as an emerging leader on this defense, cannot be ignored. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to be bold. I don't often make bold statements. I'm going to say this. Ernest Jones is going to be a household name in the NFL by the end of next year. I know Ram fans know who he is, and NFL fans who pay attention to individual players, they'll know who Ernest Jones is. But I believe he is going to be one of the top tier linebackers in the NFL. I know it's year 3 for him. He's shown flashes, but this is a guy that I really believe is ready to make that next step. And I think part of the reason the Rams were willing to let Bobby Wagner and Jalen Ramsey, walk away, and Leonard Floyd. And I know it's not just all like this one reason, but I believe they believe in Ernest Jones. Aaron Donald clearly does. So why not Sean McVay? Why not Raheem Morris? Why not Les Snead? And I'm sure that was one of the factors into making the decision of going with this reload, retooled defense. So I'm excited for Ernest Jones. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? I really think that the Rams found a great linebacker with Ernest Jones in the 3rd round, 3 drafts ago. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited for Ernest Jones, and I want him to have all the success in the world. I'm predicting he leads the Rams in tackles next year, and I believe he's going to be one of the top linebackers in the NFL by the end of next season. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think?
Thank you very much.
All right, let me get back to your comments here. Elliot, playing tough teams early for the Rams. That's one way of looking at it. Yep. Yeah, A Dizzle 99. Yeah. No, he looks. Yeah, GP's got it. Yeah, locked in. He is. Aaron Donald is more locked in than the Locked On Rams podcast, which I enjoy listening to that as well. But Aaron Donald is locked in. Yeah. E Jones Malone. Ooh, I like that. He's got that smirk. Yeah, Joakim. Yep. Who's Casa? Rams Casa. You know it. We're gonna take a cheers to that. I'll take a swig of water. Yeah, Casta de Ramilia. Yeah. Hey, Willie Bowen. Good to see you. Rams house. Pam Jones. Yeah. Pete, who is Ernest Jones? Okay, I obviously, Pete, you're coming in as a Dolphins fan. Welcome, glad you're here. But yeah, Ernest Jones, I'm telling you, man, watch out for this guy. If you don't know who he is, you're gonna know. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, hey, AutoCon, good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the new Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer that came out last week or so. Yeah, glad you're here, man. LA Rams offensive lineman will provide good protection for Matthew Stafford. Horns up. Absolutely. That's the hope. Let's see. Oh, Grandizer. Grandizer coming in. Yep. Yeah, Graham, I appreciate you bringing this up here. We'll quickly talk about this. I have come to the realization that the Rams as a West Coast team will always be in like the top 8 of teams that have to travel the most. Because I remember like the one year it was just ridiculous, like the amount of time zone changes they had to go through. The year before they won the Super Bowl, the last year with Jared Goff was just a ridiculous year. I think they were the most in the NFL. But yeah, they travel a lot because they're a West Coast team, and having to play the NFC East this year, I'm sure that adds to those miles. But yeah, no, I appreciate you bringing that up. Yeah. Do you think the NFL is tired of hyping up the Bills every offseason since they always, I don't think they are, because anytime you can give a fan base hope like the Bills Mafia, that's that they'll never get tired of that. But it's definitely if you're a Bills fan, frustrating for them, and we'll see how they rebound. After 2 years, they've really disappointed in the playoffs. CMDR is saying Ernest Jones said he wants all 11 helmets on the ball. Can't wait to see this aggressive DB. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Ernest Jones, I'm pumped. I don't know why you have that feeling. I really think he retires a Ram, Daniel. I don't see the Rams moving off him. I think he's here for at least 1 or 2 more years. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Pete. Much appreciated. Thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, Stafford's been looking so good. If you watch, the Rams YouTube channel or various other platforms that have, pics of him slinging the rock around, and he's got that nice spiral that like hisses a little bit. And yeah, no, I'm pumped for Stafford. He looks healthy. He looks ready to go. The Wile E. Coyote of the NFL. That's funny. Yeah. That's Autocon. That would be terrible. Terrible. Grandizer with the news is Rams rookies with the best chance to make immediate impacts. It's not who we think. Yeah, I'm still evaluating this rookie class. I want to wait till we get to camp to really dive into what rookies are going to get a chance. Obviously, I think that when you look at, clearly like Steve Avila is going to get a chance to start right away at guard. That there is a reason he was drafted in the 2nd round. I think that, Stetson Bennett as our backup quarterback, that not that that's a starting position, but like, I think he's ready to make an impact in that quarterback room. If you look at, some of the corners they drafted, like Tomlinson, real chance to come and make an impact right away. If you look at, really any of the defenders, Byron Young, I think he has the potential to come in, make an impact right away. So I'm excited to see this Rams rookie class. There's 14 of them, and it should be good. Yeah. Also, had one of the Rams going 5-12. Hope you had a dream. Yeah. Okay. We don't want that again. No, we did that last year. That was a reality last year. Yeah. 11-2 for the LA Rams. Okay. You got to earn your Jones around. Ooh, that's good, AG. That's good. I like that. LA Rams, how many primetime games are the Rams going to get? I don't really know. I think there's a chance that we've been pretty spoiled with, I believe we've had 5 each of the last 3 seasons. I think I'd have to look that up, but off the top of my head, I feel like that's the thing. I could see the Rams having, I don't know if they'll give us 5 again, just because of the performance last year, but I could see us still getting 2 or 3. I do think it'll be less this year, but I do think that the Rams get some primetime games for sure. We talked about that earlier in the show, Ram, that he never considered retiring, especially after last season. So thankful for that. Get your hands up. Yes, go Leafs, go. They're fighting for their playoff life. I do have it over here, just a ticker going on. After Rams Wednesday, I will be watching that and hoping the Leafs keep their playoff hopes alive because, still tied at 0 right now at the end of the first. So, okay. Oh, man. I hope they do something with it. Our rookies are going to get playtime. Our roster was bare before the draft. Yep. Yeah, only got to win 4 in a row. That's it. Yep, that's it. Yep. Grandizer reminding you of my good friend Al, the algorithm. Thank you, Grandizer. Now back to the Rams. Whose house? Rams' house. Yes. Take a swig of water here. Cheers. All right, let me get back to this. Yeah, I didn't read up on that. I saw something about that on the McAfee show or something today. I don't know what that was about. So that's interesting. I want the Rams to play the Commanders the first game. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious, why is that, AutoCon? Why the Commanders? Primetime games go hand in hand with prime rib, prime life. Yes. Oh, that's tasty. Let's see. I currently have some pork chops marinating right now that I'm going to cook up after the show. Yeah, we talked about Mike McAllister earlier in the show, a undrafted free agent, a lineman for the Rams from Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania. Jack 42, he's saying, I want the Niners opening game at Levi's Stadium. Let's go. I love it. Okay. Hey, shot by Nolan. Good to see you, my friend. Horns up. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. You're saying Caleb 2024. I'm not in that camp, man. I'm not Daniel. I'm not in that camp. Yeah. I heard the least one Florida. So, well, they got Florida. Yeah. Rams house. Go Leafs, go. Keep your stick on the ice. Stay out of the penalty box. Light the lamp. Yes. Pale, will you get more Reese Cups for this season? Actually, Willie, it's funny you mentioned that because I was actually thinking that, I've been seeing Cooper Kupp. He looks healthy. He looks ready to go. And let me start this. So we've heard from Matthew Stafford. He looks healthy, ready to go. We've heard from Aaron Donald. He looks good, ready to go. Cooper Kupp, really all we've heard from him in the offseason is that he ran a kids camp. Him and his wife put on a kids camp. So I really want to hear from Cooper Kupp. I know he's been at, voluntary workouts. We've seen him doing the cone drills and catching it. He looks great. He looks ready to go. But I want a Cooper Kupp presser. We have not got one in a while. And that is who I want to hear from for sure. But in honor of Cooper Kupp being healed, I am going to eat, and this is unsponsored, of course, because my sponsor is True Classic Teas, 25%. But Reese, I'm going to eat a Reese's Big Cup here in honor of Cooper Kupp. So everyone, this is for you, Cooper Kupp. This is, and if anyone doesn't know, whenever Cooper Kupp scores a touchdown, I eat a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup on my watch party when I'm live streaming the game. So this is for you, Cooper Kupp. So good. Thank you, Nolan. Thank you. I've reached out to them. I've reached up. Oh, the big cups are fire. Yeah. Absolutely. Love it. Yeah. All right. Let me get back to your comments here where I left off. So, yes, the answer is yes, Willie. The reason I stopped last year was because Cooper Kupp was injured. He's coming back, and I hope I gain 1,000 pounds, not actually, of just because Cooper Kupp scores so many touchdowns. Los Angeles Rams fellowship programs help formerly incarcerated. I did not. Thank you. That's a great title. Thank you, Canada. Gotta go work on those pork chops. They ain't gonna chop those. Oh no, I'm excited for it. I got like a sweet teriyaki marinade on them with a little bit of paprika, not too much. And so yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I don't think you will because the Bills played week 1 against the Rams last year, and it's rare. I think it's rare for a team to play back-to-back opening, like season openers like that. I want the Rams to play the Steelers late in the year, Super Bowl revenge. Okay, Carney. Okay. Yes, yeah. Hey, how's it going? FIFA the Tabby. Another cat. Man, we got some cats in here. Okay. Yep. Right, you're AutoCon, right? I forgot about that. I forgot that's your mom's cat. You told me about that. Yeah. Let's see. NFL Insider reveals Rams process that leads to drafting. Oh, I'll have to look that up. I haven't fully read that yet. But yeah, I'm excited to do more research into the rationale behind drafting Stetson Bennett. Yes, love it. Love it. You can eat them all day. It's in the beer. Oh, is it? Oh. Yeah, the Reese's are so good. You're into Three Musketeers. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can dig that. Yeah. He's 2-0 against Jalen Hurts. Yep, absolutely. Let me see, where did I put? Okay, we talked about the schedule. We talked about Mike McAllister. We're excited for him. Aaron Donald, we talked about. You know what? Yeah, there's not many. The reality is there's just not a lot of news right now happening with the Rams. The schedule release will be great, there. And I encourage everyone, Mike McAllister on Twitter. Again, I'll share him. He's a firefighter that's now an undrafted free agent. Go follow this man on Twitter. He only got 283 followers. So I think he might have more than me, but still, go get this guy 1,000 or plus. He's an NFL player on our team. Well, you know what, everyone? It's been an honor. Whether you're watching the hockey game right now, or maybe you're tuning into Survivor if you're into that. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and I'll take a couple more comments here, and then I'll probably end off the show a little bit early today, which is fun. Let's see. Grandizer wanted the Rams to play the Cards because both teams will be trying to get their footing. That's an interesting take. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see that. Playing the Cardinals week 1. I can dig that. If you like Reese, you should try a peanut butter malt made with chocolate milk. Never heard of that. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Sneed keeping an eye on Jets defense tackle Williams contract not getting close. Interesting. Oh, Daniel, thanks for float. I did not hear that. Thanks for floating that in there, Daniel. Definitely something to watch. Absolutely. Horns up. Let's go. Kit Kat is I like Kit Kats. Kit Kats are good. One of my favorite things to do with a Kit Kat is if you have a hot chocolate and then you bite off each of the end of a Kit Kat and use it as a straw. That's good stuff. That stuff. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yep. Bye. See ya. Okay, Peo, when will you give us a general stream? Talk about movies, music, church, food. Will you do a fundraiser? I'd like to do a fundraiser again. I always assume people only want to talk about the Rams. I'm totally game to do a general stream. I'm not sure when. I have a crazy couple of months coming up. I'll be honest with you. I think I only have 2 more Rams Wednesdays shows from this room. This room, it's been great to me. I love it. When I moved into this apartment, the walls were already painted yellow, but I am headed. I am moving to the east coast of Canada, trying to find a place to live. And so I'll be on the road for a little bit. So there'll probably be a couple weeks where I don't live stream just because I'm on the road. But I am hoping to get a new studio up and running. And I'll be at my parents' for a little bit. So I'll do some shows from the Glory Bridge, which I know a lot of you like. And yeah. Horns up, horns in, horns here, horns there, horns everywhere. Rams house, we out here. Like that. The boy who cries for him, yeah. It's coming up tomorrow. Okay. I'll probably just do a short little reaction video. I know that Jake last week, he did a great, he had a 40-minute breakdown of it, which is cool. But I'm just going to take some notes. I'll do a short little reaction and summary of it. But I'm excited for Behind the Grind episode 2. I'm pumped for that. And moving again. That is story of my life the past couple of years. But yeah, moving again. I'm excited for it. And I hope that wherever it is I move has a place that I can build a good studio. Yeah. Thank you. So will you only go over the Rams schedule in tomorrow's live stream or other? You know what? I like dogs. I'll do other teams. Yeah. I'm potentially gonna have a guest on with me. I'll look over to other teams. And for you, I will absolutely look at the Kansas City Chiefs. For those of you who don't know, I Like Dogs is a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan, but he is a huge supporter of this channel. He often comes to the live stream and watches all of my videos, which I appreciate. And absolutely, I will happily reveal, or I won't reveal it, but I will react to the Kansas City Chiefs schedule tomorrow. Absolutely. Let's see. Last week I thought your roommate's going into your room. Oh no, that was a gag. No, that was actually my brother's during the draft. That was a gag on the one video. Yeah, my brother wanted to do that. Yeah, that was actually my brother, not my roommate, but he was over for the draft, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Sean McPhail, yeah. Well, everyone, it's been a pleasure. Again, thank you very much for tuning in to Rams Wednesdays, the show that is on Wednesdays where we talk about the Rams. Again, if you're looking for some new shirts or pants or other clothes and you want an easy way, go to trueclassictees.com. Use promo code PAYOTIME for 25% off your order. Save yourself some coin. And I appreciate y'all tuning into Rams Wednesday. I'll have a couple of clips come out later. I got to tune into the Leafs game, and hopefully they can keep their playoff hopes alive. But it's been a pleasure as always. And of course, as always, oh, sorry, let me get a drink here because I'm going to, as always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams! Woohoo!
Thank you very